everybody. I am so glad to see you guys here today, and this is going to be fun. So, yes, we are brought to you by Melon today, powered by Melon. This is a pretty dope platform, and it's been pretty cool to me too as well, and I've been using this for a while now. So this is going to be some type of fun. It is now 5 o'clock, you guys. This is when I do what I do, and I do it so well. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about my disappearance. Okay, my disappearance. It went down, you guys. It went down. I was trying to do a few different projects, kind of here and there and everywhere. And I do apologize, you guys. I've had so much fun doing it. At the same time, a sister girl is exhausted. Okay, so it's not that I just don't want to talk to you guys or anything to that magnitude. It's just I'm exhausted. Okay, so anyway, I want to talk to you. Okay, I want to see what it is that you are doing in your neck of the woods. So go ahead and let me know what you do and everything so we can talk about it. Can you talk about it? We could talk about it. Okay, so um there are so many things kind of going on. A good bit of my friends are saying they're being to the point where they're getting drained or depressed or anything to that magnitude. And it's just been that type of season. Everything is a season. It's really a season. It's not that you can do too much about it. I mean, you can try to get yourself in a headspace of, positive affirmations or reaffirmations or whatever gets you in the mood. I understand because, like, I'm feeling the same thing. It's just one of those things. So, anywho, just wanted you guys to know I was feeling it, like I was tired. I was a little exhausted. You guys know, okay, it takes a lot for a sister homegirl to go like completely to nothing. And running on fumes, I guess that wasn't the best of all things to do either, but I did. Only because I was so driven to do that thing, that I felt. Because when you talk to people, like I talk to people and just talk about their passions and what it is that they want to do with life or anything to that magnitude, it's just a different thing. It's really, really different. It's a whole new um it's just a whole new world, I'll say. Because like nothing is ever granted to you. A lot of things you do have to work for. Because even if you go in the Bible, it says faith without works is dead, right? So if you don't do anything, I mean, that's just the law of life, period. Whether you believe or you don't believe. If you don't do anything, nothing's going to come to you. If you don't do anything good, nothing good will come to you. If you do everything bad, well, I mean, it's called karma. The world is round for a reason. That's all I'm saying. But at the same time, like I was putting out so much, I got to the point where it's just like, oh, I love it. I get to talk to my friends and different things like that. And I thought it was like such a dope thing to do because I'm like, you know what? I love the fact that I can, you know, just talk to someone to really get to know them, especially with the business, like being in business and different things like that is hard. It's very hard. When you first start, I mean, you're working. I mean, you working almost 100 hours. 100 hours, not $100, but 100 hours, in a week, if not more. because of the fact that you're so driven and you see where you want to be, and you have to put so much energy into it. And especially when you have to do networking and different things like that. I love networking events. Okay, that's my favorite thing. Um, but I do want to do something different. Okay, so I'm going to put this out in the atmosphere, you guys. Okay, my mantras have been: I am smart, I am blessed, I am rich, I am successful. Yeah. When we tell ourselves these things in the mirror, do we believe it? Like, I just need somebody to tell me, do you believe it? Like, I mean, okay, granted, okay, that not all chips will be in a row. A lot of chips might be hidden. A bunch of them you might have to dig for, you know, but it's there. It's for you as long as you really want it. So, the rest of my mantra is that I have all that I need, but what I want has manifested itself into my reality. There's a lot of things I want, you guys. I'm working on my own network. I'm working on, just traveling. I'm working on networking with individuals to invest in my business. It's just, whoo, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. But at the same time, and you get a fair understanding of work. You know that you're going to push him and put that passion out there because that's what you want to do. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to go. That's the passion that fuels you. And yes, you can wear yourself out like I did. But it took me almost 2 years to even get drained, right? Any other time I try to take 1 or 2 days off or whatever, but this go round, I'm trying to tell y'all, this was hard. It was hard because I thought about it, and I put a whole lot of pressure on not just myself, but my finances, my home. Everything just started going a little bonkers. I couldn't get things in order, so when I can't get things in order, listen, I'm a true Virgo. I love to plan. I love things to be decent and in order, and, things to be presentable, you know? And when you don't have that and everything's kind of like, woo, we're not going to conform to your way of life. We're going to conform to our own. And not to say that anybody was really rebelling against me, but the spirits that kept coming into my home thinking that they were going to take over. And I'm like, no, this is not what we're going to do. We are not going to do that. So I'm telling you, it's really interesting. Um, to try to bounce back because not everything will allow you to do so. I'm finding now that there's this book. It's called The 15 Invisible Laws of Growth. And just reading that book, reading my Bible, different things like that. I know everybody said, "Oh, that's kind of cliche." No, I get it. I get it. I get it. But sometimes, if you see that somebody of such a high stature is promising or has provided things to you, why not? I've been with 3 kids. Okay, 3 kids, homeless. Yeah, not completely homeless. I'm not gonna say that. I had to either find a place for a place for my children to sleep, and I would sleep in my car. So yeah, if he didn't do it for me, you know, I wouldn't be here right now to talk to you, to just let you know that yeah, it's difficult. It's really difficult, but you know, your drive sees the picture at the end of the tunnel. It's the best thing ever. I feel like so many things are going to happen. I am super stoked about a whole lot of things that, I didn't think I was going to have a whole lot of control over, but it happened. It was one of those things that um, it just gave me a very, very like abstract picture initially, and then it became clearer as time came and went on, and making and setting goals. Most people say be realistic, and I say there's no fun in being realistic, to be honest. Let's think about this. If we were just being realistic, if we just lived life just being realistic, I'm telling you, it's different or difficult because you're putting yourself in a box that you don't belong in. So that's going to make you miserable. And why? I think it's just a bad thing or a horrible thing for just that reason. You don't want to just miss out on something that you were gifted with. Why would you do something like that? It's just, I want the best for everyone. Everybody that I talk to, I have the most fun, you guys. And yes, I had to disappear for a minute because my sister was worried. I was so worried about my business. I was so worried about the people. I was so worried that I was actually letting you guys down. That's how bad it got. It got pretty bad, you guys. It got really bad. But I look at it like it'll be worth it later, you know? Um, because I know what I want. I know how I want things to work out for me. And so with that, I feel like we're good. Things are going to be good because I said so. Okay. And so it's just one of those things where you're just like, I'm going to be okay. I just need people to know or believe in me. That it's hard to keep that type of what people around you, the people that you think are going to work out for you. It's just one of those things. Like, you can't make people do what it is that you want them to do. And so, I mean, that's the bad part about things. Things just happen. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, we all try at some point to do everything that it is there is to do. We really do. Like, we do the very best that we can do. But I tell you this, it's not easy. Life in general is not easy. Especially if you're putting yourself in a box. Don't do that. Don't do that because it just makes things a lot harder. Okay? So if you have anything to say or you want to just talk to me or anything like that, you know what? Hey, okay, phone number is 214 529 0980. Okay? If you want to just talk, sometimes we just need to talk. We need to get some things off our chest. We just want people and things to work out, not being stressed, not having anxiety attacks. Because that it almost went there, but I did not want to. So I said, you know what? I gotta get something. I was either watching TV or cleaning. I wasn't doing no cooking because my husband does all that cooking. He does really well for this cooking. And I look at it like the opportunities that you do have, do the best that you can with them. Don't keep putting yourself in the box. Um, but I wasn't putting myself in a box. If anything, I just felt like I was disappointing people. And that was hard for me because I don't like to disappoint. Never like to disappoint at all. I think it's just when those things that happen, you just kind of get to the point where what can you do? You did I hit the wall or the edge of what it is that I was doing? Besides the podcast, because I love my podcast. Um, Besides the podcast, my TV show, that was, oh my goodness, just kind of dealing with a lot of the things in the background. That was interesting. Um, I'm telling you, just the radio show, that was fine, but I got involved with so many different networking events. And I think just talking to people, it did get me a little drained, just a little bit, you guys. But nevertheless, I'm honored and happy that I met the people that I met. It was just so awesome of them to just be a part of this great deal. And I look at it like, you know what, if you want to do this, let's do this. And so I'm looking at my goals in life. I'm looking at the possibilities. I'm hoping everything is definitely endless. Um, okay, so what I want to do is comedy. I want to do comedy. I think that would help. They say that people that do comedy either need therapy or they make it their therapy, or people that are super super happy 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 go lucky, but they're depressed on the inside. I don't really know which one I am just yet, but I love just making people laugh and smile and have a great time, because I think it's really really important that we do that, because I mean, it is what it is. It's just one of those things that we can do. We can do, and I love it. I love every minute of it. And um, I'm on Facebook a few times. On Twitter, LinkedIn, Alignable. Um, And if you have any other options or anything else that seems to work for you, Instagram, I'm not as present there. Not that I'm not present, but not as present as I am with all the other platforms, only because like I have to get on my phone and my phone won't stop ringing. So I try to get on there every now and again and whatnot. But at the same time, it's a great platform. It's a wonderful platform, because a lot of the people will encourage you when you're on that platform specifically, because they feel like you have more of a one-on-one situation. I should have put this on Instagram. I wasn't thinking, y'all. I'm sorry. But at the same time, you can um you can talk to people and chat with them and get to know them, so that you can find out what they know and who they know, and if they know any better ways. Not that you're using them, but at the same time, it's just like sometimes God put people in your place, or right for such a time as this. And you look at that and you see how there's so many people that can basically help, help you with what it is that you have or need. So, I mean, that's a great thing, right? It's just, it's super important because this opens you up for all the different blessings that you can have for yourself, right? So, yeah, I love this. I just wanted to kind of get on here and chat with you guys for a little bit because I know I've been MIA and I do apologize. If you ever want to call, just hang out, talk, whatever, it doesn't matter to me because I look at it like a stranger is a friend that you just not have not met yet. Okay? Yes, it's the truth. You know it. Um, or I mean, heck, if you want to email me, there's that option. So I want to apologize for like being tired and just kind of going through everything and not really knowing how to handle after a while. Sometimes you get there and you just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I really want to do right now, but at the same time, I think it was definitely needed, and I'm still kind of going through a couple of things or whatever, as far as getting the help that I actually needed, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal right now. I look at it as, you know, it could be worse. Really could be worse. Um, things things are going to get better because I'm going to make sure of that. And me believing in myself has helped tremendously. And I'm just looking at it from all angles as, yes, this is going to happen. This is just one of those things that we just gotta experience sometime. So, okay, I definitely want to say like, share, and subscribe. Please, 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 please. Love you so much. Love you to life for this. Okay, so I have some news for you guys, and I wanted to talk to y'all definitely. And thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so I got a call from the producer, and he was saying he loved when I got a chance and the opportunity to speak with a singer that I had on in a prior show. And he said, you got to talk back to her and find out what she's doing. And I'm excited because I'm like, you know what? That can happen. That's not a problem for me. She's super dope. Her name is Atia. Um, is capital H, capital A, I think it is. A apostrophe Tina. Atina. I'm sorry. I said her name wrong. I'm sorry, girl. Love you. Okay. So anywho, oh my gosh. Like the singing was awesome. You guys, yeah, if y'all didn't see it, you might want to see it. It was good. She has that old soul spirit, stuff that I'm so used to, you know, um, listening to and singing and different things like that. And I tried my best with that. Trust me, it was not easy. Mm-mm. But nevertheless, I'm just super stoked. I'm super stoked because I get the opportunity to talk to you guys. I get the opportunity just to, you know, just to get things to kind of happen for us because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And so, but I will say that I am so sorry. I hit another button and I was just like, I thought that button was gonna allow me to do something else, but no big. So anyway, But I just want the best for you. I want everybody to look at life as a canvas, right? You know, we have all of our colors, we have everything. We may not be able to even draw good, okay? Or well, I should say. Draw well. But at the same time, we would still be able to paint that picture. It's got our strokes on it, right? Our strokes are the only thing that we see, and we can make it as beautiful as we can possibly do with what we know and what we have. And so it's super dope, right? Because life, okay, life has been difficult, and things have just been on some other stuff. It's been up there, it's been down here, it's just kind of been everywhere, and that's been hard. But I love you guys so much. I really do. And I appreciate you with everything and fiber of my being. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Um, but if you really want to see or hear or what have you, please let me know. I would love to hear back from you. Okay, so I am being sponsored. I have actually a few sponsors. Woo! Hopefully, I get the chance to put the links um, in the comment section or in the description. Just letting you know that, yeah, since it's working, I'm not ignoring anything. I'm not trying to stop anything. I'm just working. I'm working so hard. And I love you guys to pieces. I really do. And I hope everything works out with you guys, okay? So I'm gonna end this. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get the links and everything for the sponsors. Yay. Um, I'm going to speak it into existence, and I'm definitely going to be that talk show host on live stream, on everything pretty much. I want to be on everything, So, yeah, we're going to do that. But I love you guys to pieces, and I'm hoping that y'all have a great weekend. This weekend, it's gonna be nice. Rock it, okay? Get your mantras together. Get your meditations together, because meditation is not just spiritual. You can just do it for your mental capacity or your mental stability. I'm sorry, stability, and it's important. I was talking to someone today, and they were talking about men's mental status, and how it's been so difficult for men to just even figure everything out. And I'm like, what do you think? Like, everybody's having that situation. We understand, that you feel like, you're not getting the support or the love that you're not getting, but we're not saying that. We're saying it's out there. You have to want it. If you don't want it, you can't get it. It's just, if you want to be a part of something, you have to be present. And I'm learning, that today. I want to be in that $1 billion club. I got to be present with that, right? Yes. Okay, so um I started ending, but I didn't end it. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna end it now. Thank you for joining me. This is Lady Myya. Um, and I am gonna have a whole bunch of things happening. Hopefully, a whole bunch more stuff coming up soon, and I'm super stoked. Um, so I'm hoping that we can all have a pretty good time, you know, and things work out. Um, I love really talking to you guys so much. I'm really appreciative of everything, of all the things that you're doing for yourself, and hanging in there and allowing me to be your cheerleader. That's major, you know. Um, I'm appreciative. I really am appreciative. Please tell your friends about me, and what I'm doing. I'm trying to highlight every business that I can get a hold of. I'm trying to show others that these people are sold to the earth. You know, you're not just buying their products, but you're buying them. And so um you want that representation um on the mainstream. Why not? Heck, people all over the world are doing all types of beautiful things, and we want to see that from you. Okay, so I love you to pieces. Mwah. Two pieces. And I hope you guys have a most wonderful weekend. Love you.